So I'm Ted Sommer. I'm the lead scientist for California Department of Water Resources, and I'm here to talk to you about a project that a large agency and stakeholder team are doing in order to improve habitat conditions for delta smelt. Delta smelt are small native fish that live only in the San Francisco estuary. Their habitat is deteriorated quite a bit over time. And our key area that we're interested in looking at is Suisun Marsh. This is part of the historic range. For those of you not familiar with this region, Suisun Marsh is the largest marsh on the Pacific coast. It's just inland from San Francisco Bay, that would be somewhere down here, and it gets fresh water from upstream the Sacramento and the San Joaquin rivers. But what happens seasonally in Suisun Marsh is, particularly in drier years, the salty conditions drive delta smelt out of this area. So the seawater gradually intrudes as flows decrease, and delta smelt tend to get pushed upstream. And the issue there is they're pushed out of this historical emergent marshland. So our action is to look at whether we can freshen Suisun Marsh up in order to open the habitat back up for the smelt. And the way we're currently doing this as an experiment is using something called the Suisun Marsh Salinity Control Gates. These are gates that were originally built to freshen the marsh for waterfowl. So they've historically been used in fall and sometimes into winter to direct more fresh water into the marsh and improve conditions for waterfowl. In this case, though, this year, for the first time, we've used the gates to tidally pump fresh water into Suisun Marsh. And the basic idea is that will open up habitat for delta smelt. It'll expand their range and allow them to get into more turbid conditions, areas with more food and other habitat attributes that we think the fish will benefit from.